I love baseball. Here in Arizona, our team, the Arizona Diamondbacks. You know, they won the World Series in 2001. My son and I got to go to Game 2 of that World Series, and it was an absolute blast. Well, I think baseball has some great analogies about living life. One of those is striking out. Now, the worst possible thing you can do when you come up to bat in a baseball game is to strike out. I mean, hitting a fly ball to right field and they catch it and you're out, that's better than striking out. But here's the good part. If you do strike out in a baseball game, guess what? You get to come up and bat again during the game. The least amount of times that you could bat during a normal baseball game would be 3, but most of the time it turns out to be 4 or even 5. So you get another chance. It's like in life. If you make a mistake, life's not over with. You get another chance. But what about striking out every time you come up to bat during a game? 3, 4, 5 times. Yeah, what about that? Well, it happens. In baseball, they call it a slump. But even so, even if you did strike out every time you came up to bat during a game, guess what? There's another game tomorrow or the next day. It's like in life. You ever had one of those days where it seems like everything goes wrong, a day that you could say was a disaster? You ever had one of those? You probably have. I have. But guess what? You wake up the next morning and it's a brand new day. You've been given another day to live, another day that you can have expectations, anticipation, and confidence in God for things to go right. And a big key is to not allow what happened yesterday to interfere or influence what's going to be happening in your life today. You know, a baseball player that strikes out, the worst thing that he can do the next time he comes up to bat is start thinking about the last time when he struck out. He needs to focus on what he's doing right now. And a baseball player that's in a slump really has to guard his mind on not thinking about his past mistakes. I was doing an interview a few years ago with third baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Matt Williams, and we were talking about players that get into a slump. And he said a big key on getting out of a slump is to stop thinking about all the past mistakes, the strikeouts, the errors, whatever it happens to be, and start focusing on what you want to see happen. Hit the ball and get on base. Focus on that. So if you make a mistake during a day, fine. Deal with it and move on. And if you have one of those days, let it all go at night before you go to sleep and wake up the next morning excited, with anticipation and confidence in God to have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have any comments, would you please put them in below? And now, go out and hit a home run.